Yo, what's up everybody? Hopefully you're all doing good. I'm just trying to get my everything set up properly here. For some reason my OBS is being a little funky with me today. There we go, looks like we're okay. How you guys doing? Can you hear me alright? There's some stuff I gotta fix up here a little bit. For some reason my display settings are all kind of messed up, so I can't see my OBS properly. Let me just fix that real quick. Where is it? Oh, wow. 1 second, just gotta fix my display settings one more time. Oh, that's interesting. It's not working properly. Whatever. I'll be able to figure it out like this. I'll just make my OBS a little bit smaller and we should be good to go. For the YouTube people watching, give me a second. I can't see your comments right now, but I will be able to see them soon. Okay, we should be good to go. Alright, let me pull up these YouTube comments. Ronald Cox, hey, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Alright, everybody, we should be live. Alright, let me know how the sound is. Everything should be alright. We are going to do some viewer replay reviews. I'm going to start once we have a few more people here in the chat. Unless we have some people who want to start right away. That would be cool, too. But for now, I have to get my hand cam working because I have a new controller that we're going to be using today. Hopefully you guys can see it. Can't see it. Let me fix that. Grass-fed gamer, thank you. I hope I will have a good stream too. Should be a fun one. USB video device, that should fix it. There we go. Now you guys can see me. AF controller? Not AF, it's the, what do you call it? It's the ASI controller. Now I'm moving this. Just gotta move this controller over. It's kind of in the way there. I've been really enjoying this controller, by the way. It's been a ton of fun to use. My OBS is just kicking my ass today. I'll just move. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. What I'll do, I'll just move all this stuff over. I'll go like this. Just call an audible here. I am the worst streamer ever. It's ridiculous. There we go. That should fix it up. Let me make sure you can actually see my controller and not my legs only. That'd be a good start. There we go. Yeah, this is my new controller. I made a review for this the other day. Oh, you've been enjoying the Hop more? Have you tried this one? I don't know which one I think is better, and I don't think we can really say one is better or worse than the other. I don't think it's like a better or worse kind of situation. I think it really depends on what you like and what you want in a controller. They're both quite different, to be honest. Yeah, exactly, depending on what buttons you like, because this has the, as everyone knows, this has the, what do you call it, the full profile button switches. Oh, Kevin Terrell, thank you so very much for the community sub. Really appreciate it, dude. That was so kind of you. Thank you. I can't see my chat now. Where'd my chat go? There it is. You're taking yes, I am taking replay submissions. So if you want to get those replay reviews in, let me know. I'm gonna take a look at them, and then of course for the YouTube people who are watching, just keep in mind that it's much easier for me to check out the Twitch chat than it is for me to see the YouTube chat. So if you could watch on Twitch, that really helps me out. So what I'm gonna do for now, I'm gonna start with 5 replay reviews, 4 or 5, depending how we get. Raindrops, thank you so much, dude. I know I've been kind of slacking on the content lately because I had so many controller reviews that I had to do. Okay, CFN visible noise. Let's start with that. So basically what happened was I had a couple of controllers come in and the shipment timings kind of got delayed, so I ended up having to do like 3 reviews all at once, and it was really tricky. So I usually don't like doing as many reviews as I did like at the same time as now. I find it pretty, it's really hard to film all those things. Like that ASI review I did, that took me like 3 days of just filming it, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I basically locked myself in my room and did like nothing other than film and edit that. That was like 3 days of work. So I'm not crazy about doing tons of controller reviews just because it takes so much time to do. Respect the grind. Thank you. Jeffrey, I hope I have a nice stream. Thank you for coming. And who's this? The Dude Abides 911. Thank you so much for the follow. And I'm not sure if I said it, but Kiyoshi Black, thank you so much for the follow as well. Let's get started with this first replay review today. Yo, video games, Visible Noise. Let's go, Visible Noise. Hopefully it pop up. Did I spell that wrong? Visible. Visible Noise. Do I not know how to spell visible? Is it visible? Noise? Am I an English teacher in Japan? No, I am not. Visible Noise, dude. Oh, I spelt noise the proper way. Dude, tripping me up with these funky spellings, bro. See if I can get it this time. 3rd time's a charm? Yes, it is. You want me to check out the one with the, what do you call it? The Marisa match. Marisa. I see Chun-Li, Aki Ryu. Marisa, here we go. Lost. Let's watch the last one. I have not had a chance to play this, or maybe the 1600 can. We're gonna start with the Marisa one. Alright, let's watch this. Oh, hold on. This is gonna be, I have to change this because I was doing some content before I had to get rid of. We don't know who's who. So you are, Visible Noise is the Ken, and we're watching against this Marisa. Alright, good start. Good drive rush. Yeah, Marisa's kind of cooked on defense in that situation. Good punish. Alright, first thing I'm gonna say, if I were you, wait, what's what? I forgot what going back and going forward is. This is going back? Here, right? With this combo. If I were you, this one, this punish combo here, against someone like Marisa, I think it's better to just run your set play rather than go for damage. So here you go for the Shoryuken ender. I would have gone for the Tatsu ender if I were you. If you can kill with this combo, I think it's better, but your Oki situation after this is way worse than the Tatsu ender, and you don't get all of the corner carry. So I would have gone for the Tatsu there if I were you. Alright, and then there, something else you can work on. This is pretty good. I've talked about this in my previous streams. When you go for a meaty wake up throw, jump will beat wake up meaty throw. However, you have enough time to react with the Shoryuken anti-air. So, if I were you, I'd go into training mode, set the dummy to like block and then jump and then try to react. I'll show you how to do it after this match, but that's one thing to remember for sure. Thank you, Raindrops, for the follow. Okay, I missed that. Let me watch that again. Well, and then you eat the combo. Okay, wake up DP. That's a good choice, but now you're close to burnout. Doesn't really matter. Do you lose this one? Perhaps. Yeah. Okay, so what I would say here, I think the reason you lost this round here at the end was you woke up with your ODDP, and I have a feeling you weren't really paying attention to your drive gauge, because generally speaking, the rule is in this game, if you want to get like to high level, the rule generally is only burn yourself out for a drive rush combo if you're going to get the kill. Now, I think you could have gotten the kill had you gone for a different combo, but let's see what you do. You go for this, then it's not a combo, and you go for drive rush pressure. Yeah, you're kind of screwed in that situation. So if I were you, I would not put yourself into burnout for a crouching medium kick mix, because if it gets blocked like it did there, you're in a really rough situation. And Marisa is pretty strong when the opponent's in burnout. A lot of characters are, but if I were you, I would really be a bit more wary of that situation and not just go for the crouching medium kick, drive rush into pressure. King Barrel, I'm doing great, dude. I kept the default switches in. I initially switched them to G-Rock Splash Brothers switches, which are only 1mm of actuation. But then for the review video, I had to switch it back out, and then now I'm back to the original ones. I like the original switches though. I don't got no problem with them. They feel nice. Bum, 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 bum. Good, that's the combo I like. Alright, so what I would say here... Bum, bum. There's really no reason to jump on their wake up. Because Marisa... Oh, you're trying to bait the armor, weren't you? I think if you're trying to bait the armor, you can just backdash instead. Kevin, I'll get to your question in a second. Let me get through this replay review. Yeah, you can. That's right. Kiragaki, thank you. That's right. You can bait the armor with the low, so you don't have to actually jump there. So that's just a matchup thing. Don't. Okay. A little bit too far for that, but good try. I think in this situation, what you would want to do is go for standing hard kick instead of standing hard punch. Standing hard kick might have worked there. Never heard of those switches? Yeah, I hadn't either until I went to the store and they had them. Hey guys, by the way, quick question. Is the game audio coming through my microphone? Is it echoing? Because on OBS I'm getting some weird looking stuff here. No? Everything's okay? Alright, whatever. OBS just being weird then. Alright, so let me go through one thing that you can do. Thanks everybody. Thank you for letting me know. Aquatic and stuff. Thank you. Alright, let me show you something you can do in training mode. Let's take a look at those two situations. So, situation number 1, we got... Sure, why not? Let me take Ken. Where's Ken? Marisa... J-Rock switches, or no, I used Durock, D-U-R-O-C-K, Durock Splash Brothers. I only picked those up because at the store I was at, it was the switch with the lowest actuation. I was looking for something as slow as something. Gamer finger buttons? No, these are not gamer finger buttons. These are just typical full profile switches. I have a review up on my YouTube. I told her, what's up dude, first time in the chat, good to see you. Alright, so first thing we're looking at is, this even works mid-screen, what to do when you pressure your opponent and they're gonna jump on wake up. So let's go like this. Let's go, oh here it is. Let's just go neutral jump to make training easy. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna set one slot to vertical jump, right? Then you're gonna wanna react with your own DP. So you're gonna go for throw, because if it doesn't work, so if it does work, sorry. So if it works, it'll hit the meaty, right? Because if you go crouching light punch, that hits meaty, so they can't do a crouching light punch on wake up. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn on crouching light punch, and you'll turn on vertical jump, just to make your life easy. Then what I would also recommend doing is maybe making a save state, and then reacting with the DP. Every time, then just load the save state. If it works, cool. Then react with the DP. That's gonna help you so much corner, mid-screen, and everything. Then, in the corner, more likely than not, they're going to jump forward, not vertical. The clock, thank you so much for the follow. So, you're gonna practice in the corner too. But this time, you have to change your DP. I recorded that kind of badly. You have to flip your DP on the other side. Right? You might be able to get the medium. Thanks, the clock. Then, if you want to get really, really sweaty with this, you're going to also turn on a vertical jump. Because then you have to correct your DP, right? Okay. Ah, I messed it up. Mess it up again. Then you can do like an anti-air. I play charge character, so I don't have to do this, but I got that one. But you guys get the idea, right? I can't get on this side. There we go, now I got it. I play Guile, so I haven't really drilled this one, but this is what you would want to do. Coaching hit. Yeah, this is something you got to do in a real match. Alright, this is really, really important. Then, also, if you are worried about her doing the armor on Wake Up, what's the armor? What's it called? Scudum? Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. That doesn't bait it out? Oh, that's probably why you jumped, right? I think against Marisa, if you're worried about the OD Scudum on Wake Up, if she doesn't have 2 bars of super, she can't do anything against a backdash, really. So I think, sorry, she can't do anything against a throw. So I think the general idea on knockdown with this character is you want to go like this. Sorry, you want to knock Marisa down, and then you're either going to run your throw pressure, because that'll beat the reversal, or if you think they're going to do a throw tech, then you just got to shimmy them, right? Whoops, sorry. And then you can whiff punish that. And then if you see them do the Scudum, as long as you don't push anything, you might be able to punish counter them, as long as you don't hit them meaty. So I think that's the idea. I think if she has level 2, I don't think you're going to want to neutral jump against that. But I think you get the idea of the training thing you want to work on. So definitely do that. Let me go over some of these comments because I didn't get a chance to take a look at it. Let me see. Did I miss anything on YouTube? Is playing on pad like yours making it a lot easier than using controller? It's going to be subjective. Personally, like, I don't play video games other than fighting games. So for me, controller feels really foreign because I don't ever use a regular PlayStation 4 controller or whatever. So that one feels harder to me. With this feels good for me. I like it. Feels like I'm on a keyboard. Thank you. You can change all the colors too. Oh, I don't have the custom color set. Oh, here we go. You can make it red. You can make it like a changing color thingy. You can do this. You can have rainbow. Or I like this blue with the purple. This is pretty cool. Morning, Chris F. Any space in the replays today? Yes, Big Jilm. I'll definitely check out yours. Hold on. We had a comment from Kevin Terrell that I really want to get to. And by the way, these LEDs fully customizable. You can make any color, any pattern you want. You can change what happens when you push it. You can do a gradient. You can do whatever. It's cool. This controller, like, I think it's subjective whether this is better than a hot or any other controllers, because it is full profile. It's going to come down to personal preference. But I will say that it has the best LED lighting, even better than the Razer Kitsune. The best LED lighting I've seen in a controller. Maybe there are better ones, but for me, this is top. So if you're into these kind of like LED sort of things, you'll love this controller. It's even got the lighting on the sides of the body and everything. It's fucking sweet. You see that, chat? That's some sexy ass shit right there. Keyboard work. Keyboard is the best. Yeah, the thing is though, I think keyboard, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, keyboard's really hard to play with in a tournament. Like if you're traveling offline, it's not like the best one, I think. Because don't you need like a converter if you're playing on PS5? No, by full profile I mean the switches are higher than. Let me grab some switches in a second. I really want to answer this question from Kevin before I get to that. Give me 1 second with the profile switches. I'll show you guys in a sec. Let me just grab this question from Kevin. So Kevin says, I really wish I had more time to play, but I work 2 bartending jobs in LA. But I guess I can ask this question. When finding Whiff, Not quite sure if it was finding whiff or like trying to whiff punish, I guess. I noticed players push a button in neutral and not use the movement stick. Basically not holding back or forward, but letting go of the stick and pushing the... letting go of the stick and pressing button. Okay, yeah. So that's a good question. The reason why they let go of their stick and push a button is because they're buffering a drive rush behind it. So usually when you're trying to whiff punish, right? Let's record Marisa here doing something like this, right? And you're trying to whiff punish. If you're holding down back and you push drive parry, you're not going to get the rush cancel. See, I'm holding down back, or if I'm holding down, I don't get the rush cancel. But if I tap down and then let go of down and push this, then I do get the drive rush cancel. So you need to go back to neutral if you want to get a drive rush. Or you could hold forward, but you can't hold down forward. Either has to be neutral or forward. So that's why you see players doing that. So for example, Ken, standing hard punch, if you want to get that, you go to neutral, and then you'll get the drive rush. Then if you miss, and you don't get the whiff punish, nothing happens, right? Your drive rush doesn't come out. So that's exactly why people are going back to neutral when they're pushing buttons. Hope that answers your question, Kevin. Let me go back to the chat here. Yo, Taj, what's good, bro? Who is this? Jeremy Sanders. Thank you so much for the follow. Jeremy Sanders, are you the Jay Sanders? No, that's Jason Sanders. Sorry, I'm thinking Jason Sanders on YouTube. He's got the best mixes. Let me see some other questions. Keyboard has a chance of pressing wrong buttons. Yeah, it's hard to play keyboard at locals. Exactly. That's why I don't think keyboard is a really great choice for competitive players. If you're just somebody who plays at home, never really enters tournaments, keyboard's totally good choice, but that's why I think leverless controllers have been getting so popular, just because they're kind of a pain in the ass to play at, at tournaments. EU friendly stream. Hey, thank you, dead dude. Great. Do you bind drive rush and drive impact to separate buttons? Or you just push the normal button command? No, I bind a macro. For me, I have parry here with my pinky finger, and then I have drive impact here with my thumb. And what I like about this controller is, if you can see here, the drive parry button is 22 millimeters, and this is 25, I believe. So it's a little bit smaller, and the jump button is 28. So all I have to do when I'm here for like a throw tech position, if I want to hit drive impact, I just kind of beep with my thumb this way, and I just kind of use like this part of my thumb. I don't have to like shift my thumb all the way down to drive impact. I just kind of go beep, beep. Just got a little crooked little janky ass thumb in there, and that hits drive impact. I'm still getting used to this controller, so I'm probably gonna miss a ton of drive impact reversals today, but you guys get the idea. Kevin says, I agree, but to combo, you can't press forward direction during combos, which I find difficult on a hit command. Yeah, you just gotta get used to it, dude. There's nothing else to say. I don't think Ken has any command normals to cancel, but for example, Akuma, right? His forward hard punch, you can drive rush it. You gotta like tap forward hard punch, let go. Oh, his forward hard punch isn't drive cancelable, but you guys get the idea. Did somebody sub? Did I miss a sub? No, I said thank you. That was Kevin. Thank you. Who else? Happy to follow. Love your YouTube stuff. Working to get to master from rookie with Jamie, and you definitely helped my basic game plan. Fantastic. Was there another replay review somebody asked for? I think so. I probably missed a ton of YouTube comments. Big Jim. I'm gonna check it out. But before we do that replay review from Big Jim, I'm gonna do yours. But before that, let me show you guys what the difference between a full profile and low profile button is. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be back in like 10 seconds. I gotta grab my box of key switches. Give me a sec. I will be right back. Like just a sec. Alright, I'm back. So, I got my box of stuff. This is my handy dandy box of gadgets. So, in this box, if you guys can see, maybe I should make this bigger. Hold up. Let me just crank this for a second. Alright, so in this box I got lots of stuff. So this is going to be a low profile key switch, and this is what's in the majority of your leverless controllers. Stuff like, what do you call it? Snack box, what else is popular? Snap box, Razer Kitsune, although it uses their own one, but it's a low profile. Razer, snack box, Hots, all your major brands, most of them are going to be using this low profile key switch, and this is what's typically used in laptop keyboards, mechanical laptop keyboards. So this is going to be much lower, they're very small, and that's why a lot of those controllers can be really small and thin, like the Hots, the snack boxes, the SGFs, all those. Then you have your full profile pins here, and if I can kind of compare these two, let me see if I can get a piece of paper or something here just to make it easier for you guys to see instead of looking at my fucking crotch all night. Alright, so here's an example of the low profile on the left, and here's a full profile switch on the right. So you can tell the full profile is much higher. If I kind of line up these two connectors at the bottom, full profile is much higher. Now the good thing about full profile buttons is they're much more popular because these are what are used in the like customizable moddable keyboard community. So there are tons of companies, tons of varieties, and out of all those varieties, this is the most popular one. And hold on, this song is driving me absolutely bonkers. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with the Street Fighter music. The Street Fighter 6 music, it's gotta go. What are we doing? Really, anything's okay. Yeah, the Puma socks, dude. You buy these at Walmart, there's like $3 for a pack of 100. Yeah, I'm gonna try the Taquito Switch next, but it's not on sale yet. Anyways, so the most common one out of all of the full profile switches are the Cherry MXs, and if you buy like a gaming keyboard from like Corsair, HyperX, or like any, I'm not sure about HyperX actually, but Corsair for sure, or Logitech, they're usually going to have Cherry MX switches in them. Now this is a Cherry MX Speed Silver, and this is one of the lowest actuation mechanical key switches you can buy. If you don't know what that means, is basically this thing here moves up and down, and this is what registers the key press. So for this one, if memory serves me right, you only have to move this little switch 1.2 millimeters. Don't ask me to convert that into imperial. I have no idea off the top of my head. But 1.2 millimeters, which is not a lot for my American friends over here, before the game registers your button input, right? Now this one also has 1.2 millimeters of actuation, but the feeling is quite a bit different than this, and it all really comes down to personal preference. They're both good. I don't think either of them are bad, but then you get to like these kind of like more boutique ones like I bought the other day. This is the Durox Splash Brother I was talking about, and this has 1 millimeter of actuation before it registers your button press. So you don't actually have to move this thing all the way down. It only has to go like this much. So it's super sensitive, which can be both a good thing and a bad thing when you're playing. If you're the kind of player who likes like really fast sensitive buttons, this is great. But if you're someone who kind of like manhandles your stick a bit, you're gonna get tons of misinputs with something like this just by feathering the sticks, by feathering the buttons beside you. I guess I shouldn't be talking about feathering sticks when I got the camera like this, but YouTube don't ban me. Twitch, YouTube don't ban me, please. I'm just trying to talk about buttons. Oh, you live in India, so they're heavily taxed? That sucks. I live in Japan, so the selection is passable. Not as good as what you can get in America, but I can't really complain. I hope that answers your questions about the thing. So yeah, basically something like a Hot that I've been using. Is that a white or a silver? Does low profile work with OG arcade buttons? Some will say me too. No, they won't. They will not. Each of your fingers needs different buttons and switches. Yeah, I mean I think that's the kind of thing that we're at right now. So there are so many different controllers and switches and things available that we have so many different options, which I think is a great thing. Everyone has their own personal preferences, and I think now that we have so many options, it's just great. But I think we've also have an issue where there are so many products that people don't know what to buy. So I'm hoping sometime next week, if I can, I'm gonna try to put together like a leverless buyer's guide. I know I've mentioned that before. And Kevin, thank you for gifting another tier 1 sub to Grassfed Gamer. Thank you so much, that's so kind of you. And guys, whoever got the 2 gifted subs from Kevin, keep in mind I do have a Discord, like a community sub only Discord. So if you want to get into that, send me a whisper on Twitch, or you can send me a DM on Twitch and I'll get you the invite there. Aw, country rivalry shit, that sucks. Alright, cool. Let's get through this replay review. Sorry to, who was this? Dockside Bill's Bar and Grill on YouTube. Sorry to keep you waiting so long. Let's get to it. Yeah, low profiles will not work with OG buttons unless you know how to replace. You have to solder them into the cap, and that's something I don't have any experience with. I don't do any soldering stuff. That's not my cup of tea. How do you get a review? You just ask. I'm going to do about 5 now before I go and hop into playing some ranked matches myself. I haven't played this game in like 5 days because I've been so busy with content. So my play is going to be probably going to be ass tonight, but whatever. We do what we do when we can. Any ranked non-Bison mirror would be great. Fantastic. You have any spots for replay? No, I do. I'm going to be taking, let's say, 3 more, not including Dockside Bill's Bar and Grill on YouTube. So let me check what it is. Big Jilm. Is that spelled right? Is it Jilm? Big Jilm. I hope that's right. Oh yeah, we got it. Hold up 1 second, guys. I'm dying. It's so hot in here. I have to just adjust my AC. It's been brutal in Japan lately. I love summer, but when I'm streaming, it's kind of a pain in the ass. All right. Any ranked non. Lily's a tricky one for Bison, but wait. Any ranked non-Bison mirror? Okay, let's watch this. Let's see your ranked matches. I'd rather watch your ranked matches. That's for sure. Ranked. Against, you lost twice against this Chun-Li, and you won against this Ken. What else? Let's watch the Chun-Li one because you lost twice in a row. Jeffrey Gaming, yes you can. Let's see who else wants one. So we're gonna do this one from YouTube that I'm doing now. Then we're going to do, who asked next? Itoru, and then Itoru, King Barrel, and Jeffrey Gaming on YouTube. That's 4. Hiragaki, and who is it? Yeah, King Barrel. So we're gonna stop it at Kiragaki. So anybody, if you didn't reply yet, I'm gonna stop it here at Kiragaki. That's all we're gonna be taking for now. Let's watch this. Boss 702, let me get to your answer in a second after this replay. Good start. All right. That always happens as a Bison once you put the mine on them. Right off the bat, I'd say too much jumping. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Nice, nice. Here, I wouldn't have burnt myself out if I were you. Thanks, Kev. Boom, into this. Yeah, the wake up level 1 there is kind of a weak choice. Then you lose the first round. So I think you lost that first round because you burnt yourself out for a combo that didn't kill. Nabil, yeah, this is usually when I stream at this time. No, but Nabil, I'm not accepting any more right now. I'm gonna be doing more after I do some rank matches, but right now I'm full for replay reviews. I closed it right before you got in. Sorry, bro. So both rounds you kind of burnt yourself out, and I think that's what caused you to lose. Yeah, so let's go back to round 1. So good here. This is a good combo. How'd you end this? Bum bum. Okay, then I'm gonna say, as you're playing as Bison, a lot of people are gonna do wake up DP as soon as they get the bomb on you. So, what did you push? Let's see. This was great. Good setup. What'd you push? You pushed crouching light punch. Yeah. What you can do a delayed crouching light punch. And then if you do a delayed crouching light punch, you'll still be able to block but keep some amount of pressure. The only thing you'll lose is like wake up buttons. So you can do that, or you can do like a delayed throw tech. There's a rewind frame button now, really? I don't know what the macro is for that. And I'm on a new controller, so I can't remember. I'll try to figure it out. Thanks, bro, that helps. Then here, this is okay. There, you missed a really big, if you pause and press L1 or R1, thank you, Yamcher. Problem is, this is a new controller for me. I have no idea which one is L1 and R1. So I'll try to figure out as we go, but let's take it one step at a time. So yeah, here, Chun-Li with the button in your face and you didn't do anything about it. So you need to be focusing a bit more on watching your opponent. Then, okay, here that was good. Good. And then here, yeah, I wouldn't have gone for this combo here. What I would have done instead of burning yourself out, going for crouching hard punch into knee. Like a double knee press. Crouching hard punch into double knee press into like your typical corner combo. That would have been your best option there instead of burning yourself out. Because what happens here is, even though you got pretty okay damage, number one, this isn't his highest combo damage route for the bar you used. Number two, Chun-Li's still alive, has lots of drive gauge, and then you're in a bad situation. And Bison has really low damage without any drive gauge usage. Right, he just basically gets like lights into like light kick, like double knee press. So you need to save bar with this character, and then you get put into this kind of a mixer situation against Chun-Li, and you get chipped out, and it sucks. Yeah, then. Wake up level 1 is a pretty weak super, unfortunately. It's kind of hard to play Bison because of that. Pop on arrival, thank you. Did I say pop on arrival? Pop on arrival, thank you so very much for watching. What else we got here? What's happening? Boom. Boom. Okay, then here with the fireballs. Against the fireballs, you can always do his cycle crusher to beat fireballs. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, nice. Then what do you do here on wake up? Yeah, that's the other thing. So with Bison, as good as his buttons are, he's actually pretty easy to parry, I find. And I think most people know that Bison's like offensive rusher is crazy. So what I would do is I would just try not to pressure with meaty buttons so much all the time. Because every time on knockdown, you went for a meaty, right? First round when this person did the DP, you went for a meaty, then you went for a meaty. Here, you got to change it up. You got to do more throws on wake up, or just delayed throws or delayed attacks instead of always going for offensive pressure. Then you get chipped out, unfortunately, because you spent too much meter, and then you lose the round. Pop on arrival. Thank you, thank you. Great to have you here. So Big Jim, what I would recommend doing is really just trying to use less drive gauge in neutral. I feel like a lot of your mistakes were, the whole loss was kind of because of using too much drive gauge. And then, if you can, try to watch your opponent more and look for whiff punish opportunities. It's hard to do, but that's something I would recommend. Hope that helps. All right, who we got next? We got, who was next in line? I think it was Toru. No worries, dude. Hope you helped. Dhalsim. Doesn't matter what I watch. Which delay timing is best to practice with? 1 frame, 2 frame, 3 frame? For throws, I would say 5 or 6 frames is the best. Would you recommend finding PP safe meaties that hit on the 3rd or 4th frame of wake up? Not really. It depends. It's hard to say. It really depends on the matchup and how much bar you have. So it's not the easiest one to recommend. Not the easiest one. Not easy for me to recommend which you should or shouldn't do. It really, really depends. And I know that's a bad answer, but that's what I'm gonna go with for now. Let's do ranked matches. Let's watch this. You won this? Okay, let's watch a win. I didn't have to do that actually. Connection delay where it mimics lag? 0. No input lag. I don't know. I kind of always think of it from an offline tournament perspective, so I would set it to 0. Okay, off to a good start. Boom. Good. Nice. Okay. Good job. Here though, if you're gonna spend this much bar, go for the kill. Because generally, like I said before, and like both of the first 2 replay reviews we did, you don't want to put yourself into burnout and not kill the opponent. And here you had the chance to do it. Oh, you dropped the opponent? Sorry, you dropped the opponent. You dropped the level 1? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Why'd you drop level 1? Let's look at your inputs. You did this, and I think you did the level 1 here, right? Can you do a level 1 after a hard punch sandblast? I don't think you can. I don't think this is a combo route that works. Does level 1 work after sandblast? If you can, I didn't know that. But definitely practice that combo is what I would recommend. No, I didn't do Far Trap Akuma replay already. Far Trap, that's right. I forgot to do. You were first in the list. I forgot to do yours. You're here now, so I'll do yours after. Totally forgot about that one. Okay, let's check out what happened here. So play neutral, good. Into this, boom. Good meaty setup, frame kill setup. Fine. What happened here? 1, 2. You went to this. Then you jumped. Yeah, here I wouldn't jump if I were you. I would just go to take your turn back with a crouching medium punch, crouching light punch. No need to jump. And you just get yourself anti-aired. Okay, then unfortunately you got drive impacted. So you went for a throw. Okay, then here, I've said this many times on my replays before, but if you're going to jump in the corner, jump forward. Don't jump neutral. because then you get way out of the corner if you jump forward. Okay, so this string into the charge hard punch, this beats people who don't know, but this is fake pressure. And I had a how to beat Luke video a couple months ago, but I'll show you guys what to do against that, okay? Watch. Okay, good choice there. However, though, if I were you, I would have woken up with level 2. Because level 2 would have killed. Because level 2 is invulnerable too, right? And I would just say less jumping overall. So I thought you played that really well. I thought you played that really, really well. Just a couple things, like when you're jumping the corner, don't neutral jump, forward jump instead. That's going to help you out a lot. And then try to get some things out of your gameplay. Kind of like the 1, 2, 3 shoulder charge. Because I'll show you guys what you can do against that 1, 2, 3 shoulder charge. So I'll pick a character who doesn't have an easy reversal. Who doesn't have an easy reversal? Someone who doesn't really have one, Manon, right? Cinda, what's up, dude? So, Manon doesn't have an invulnerable DP style reversal, right? So let's say Luke decides to go for the non-charged version. You can push buttons to get him out of it, right? That's a punish counter. He can't do anything. Then this is really common too. If you start pushing buttons here, you'll get counter hit. Jason, I'm doing good, dude. Thank you for popping in. And DI doesn't work. So it's kind of tricky. So your best option here is just a parry. That's going to be one of the best things you can do. Because you could get lucky and perfect parry it, but at the very least, you're not going to eat all the chip damage from it. Then, if you think he's going to go for that, well, if you know he's going to do the EX ender, it's alright, Manon kind of sucks for that. You can just like a level 3 through it. But if he's doing the level 1, the charged, you can DI that version and... Whoops, sorry. And you can DI the charged version. However, you have to be careful because if he has level 3, he can cancel into level 3. So as long as he has 2 bars or less, and he's always doing the charged versus uncharged quarter circle back hard punch, all you have to do is DI after it. Alright, let's check out some YouTube comments. Let's see, somebody from YouTube says, I'm having problems doing quarter circle while crouching. Any tips? Yeah, Andre asked a good question there. What controller do you use? If I know what controller I use, that makes life much easier. There are so many ways to do it on a leverless. Leverless? Alright, so from crouching, there are like a bunch of ways to do it. So I would say the best way to do it is actually to learn how to do a proper crouching motion. That's really going to help you. So if I turn on my... What do you got? Input display history. I go from down back and I just roll to forward. I'm trying to do it slowly. That can help. If you don't like it, what you can do is you can hold all 3 buttons down and then use a negative edge to kind of go like this. However, what I've been doing lately to avoid any issues is I just go from down back, down, down forward, and then I push jump plus the button that I want. And that'll give you, sorry. There we go. Sorry. New controller. I'm trying to get used to certain motions on this thing. I'm still not quite there yet. Basically, all you have to do is you go down, down, forward, and then jump will give you a forward. So this will be really easy. But again, I would recommend really learning how to do just a typical quarter circle forward from crouch. Yeah, so from down back, you can just go like this. It's really easy. I'm dropping it a couple times because, like I said, this is a new controller, and I haven't quite gotten the exact feeling for it yet, but that's the idea. So that'll help you a lot. Down, forward, one, jump, 1, 2, 3. What do you mean by jump 1, 2, 3? I'm not quite sure what you mean. But yeah, just like 1, 2, 3. Not the Rashid matchup. Rashid matchup, I'm going to put together a YouTube video on how to do that, so you have to wait a little bit longer for that. I'm not going to get into the character, like big character, like anti-strats today, just because I want to get through some more replay reviews first. Who was next after Toru? Somebody who commented on YouTube is actually going to be next. Who was it? It was... Hold on. I didn't forget. Frank. Far Trap Akuma. Frank from Canada. Akko the Gamer. Hello. I know I have Far Trap here. Do I not? I do not. Let me check this out. Yeah, it's gonna be the Far Trap and then King Barrels next after that. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm having a great time. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. And one more time for everybody watching on YouTube, it really helps me out if you watch on Twitch, just because I'm trying to make partner there. So if you guys come on over to Twitch, that'll really, really help me out. But if you prefer watching on YouTube, you can stay there anyways. Do I use both index fingers when you do a perfect boom? Both index fingers? Yes? Yeah, you gotta use both index fingers. Well, if you're on the one-player side, you do. If you're on the two-player side, you don't. You can see the YouTube, but can the YouTube see us? Of course, YouTube can see us. Al Pachinko, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. I love that name, by the way. And I think I missed a few people. Thank you so much to... Who is this? Valtex, Real Far Trap, and Daburi for the follows. Thank you, everybody. You're all so kind. I really appreciate it. Anyways, let's get to this. Far Trap, is there a certain review you would like me to watch? Or can I just pick anyone at random? Who's this? Yamcher, thank you for the follow, bro. Appreciate it. Your last game, so the Akuma mirror match? The one where you won? No worries, bro. That's what I'm here for. Hey, I got tons of follows. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. You guys are super kind tonight. It was this one. And the Kooks, thank you. I might miss saying thank you to a few follows and stuff right now because I'm watching the replay, so give me a sec. Okay, whatever. Drive impact neutral. We all get hit by those, but you blocked it, so that's all good. Nice DP. Sick. Alright, there is one thing I'm going to say. So I think what a lot of people do is they'll watch top players play, like the Taquitos, the Daigos, and all that, and they see the top players doing this like this shimmy back and forth in neutral, which Far Trap is doing. If we watch, you can see him kind of throwing fireballs and then kind of doing this little wiggle in neutral. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. This thing, right? This little wiggle back and forth. Now, that's because a lot of top players will do it when they're playing the mid-range game and they're trying to space themselves to go in and out of like crouching medium kick or standing hard punch range. However, I think a lot of like intermediate players tend to overuse that, and they end up kind of putting too much mental energy into doing this kind of like fake spacing thing, because like at this distance here, making these little micro adjustments mid-screen isn't gonna really accomplish anything. I think it's better at this kind of a spacing to not worry about that high level micro spacing adjustments. Just stand your ground, watch the opponent, and focus on things like perfect pairing the fireball and anti-airing. So Fire Trap, I'm not saying this really to you necessarily, I'm just saying this to like everybody watching. If you're kind of like a mid-level player like Platinum, Diamond, and you're doing lots of this stuff at this spacing, I don't think you need it, and I think it's actually going to hurt your gameplay more than it's going to help you. But Fire Trap's goated, so he got that anti-air. However, I will say after this anti-air, goes for the dash, walks back. I think you walk back too far. So when you're walking back, you're probably looking for a throw whiff, right? To shimmy them. But you have to remember, when you're doing this shimmy thing, you really have to watch your opponent, because if you walk back too far and they push a button and you don't whiff punish it, then there was really no point of you walking back this far, because all you're doing is giving up space. And if you're just holding backwards, someone can do wake up sweep, wake up crouching medium kick. You're gonna get blown up for this. Remember, wake up crouching medium kick or wake up sweep, which is way riskier, but generally wake up crouching medium kick is like one of the direct counters to people walking back trying to shimmy you. So don't walk back too much. You only want to walk back just enough to get yourself out of throw range, and then once you're out of throw range, you want to just be like blocking again and then watching your opponent to see what they do. And I have to say, Uberdoof and the Kooks, thank you both so much for subscribing with Prime. Really appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, expecting a YOLO DP, but even if you are expecting a YOLO DP, you only have to walk backwards and to get yourself out of throw range. This way, if you do that, you'll be able to block the YOLO DP, you'll be able to get yourself out of throw range, and you'll be able to whiff punish either a whiffed throw or a whiffed attack. Wow, this dude's a scrub. That fireball is way too slow to kind of come back at with that. Not you, Far Trap, your opponent. Nice, what do you do? Again, yeah, walking back too much. Just walk back a little bit. Nice anti-air though, your anti-airs are on point. Whoa, we actually blocked standing? Damn. Fire Trap, if I were you, I wouldn't do this combo. It does pretty low damage, and it uses like a lot of bar, and your wake up situation after is actually not that fantastic. It's not terrible. Go for something simple, just like I can't remember what's the typical Akuma combo after, like standing hard punch, light kick tatsu, crouching hard kick, you know, the typical one. What I think about Bison, I think he's sick, although his defense is kind of poor. So if you're a player who's really good at neutral and really good at parrying, I think you can really make Bison shine. But if you're not, I think you're gonna get blown up a lot. Fire Trap, that was really good. So I thought you played that really well, Fire Trap. All I would say is think about your combo routes a little bit better, because in the Platinum rank that you're at now, playing the way you're playing, you're gonna smash everyone, which is great. But it's gonna get to a point where your combo routing and your drive meter usage is gonna hold you back. So I would really think about figuring out your best combos that don't use a lot of meter and figuring out how to pressure properly. And then of course, the walking back too much thing we were talking about. I'll show you guys something you can do, because this is really common. You're fighting an opponent, maybe somebody like the Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi Ken. You never know what the Wi-Fi Ken is gonna do on wake up, right? When will I do my next stream? Next stream will probably be Friday, unless I decide to change my mind or something, but probably Friday. Infinite time wasting. Thanks. Alright, so, what was it? Yeah, the Wi-Fi Kens. You never know what they're gonna do on wake up. They'll do like Fireball, on Wake Up. It's pretty wild. So, what can we do when we don't know what our opponent is going to do on Wake Up? Well, we can kind of recreate that in training mode. So, we can break up our opponent's options into like 3 or 4 basic options, right? First option is do nothing and just block. The opponent might just block and do nothing. So let's set Wake Up Reversal 1 to literally just do nothing and block. All right. Let's do block all. We're gonna put them in the corner, right? Okay, and this is Akuma's throw loop. This example is really easy to show with Akuma, right? So Wake Up Reversal number 1, do nothing. They get thrown, you walk forward, they do nothing, right? Do nothing. Let me turn this off though. Switch block, crouching block only. Let's go like this, okay? Okay, that is combo. This is really common after this combo. Let's make a save state here. Okay. See if I can load this. Okay, good. We got it. We got it set. So first is do nothing. Then the second option your opponent can do is do some kind of button or movement. And that can be any button or any movement that isn't invulnerable. So that includes everything on this list here. And jumps and backdashes is something it can do, or any non-invulnerable special. So let's just pick the fastest one, crouching light punch, and let's turn that on. So what can we do if they do that? Figure that out. Then the one that bothers everybody, the OD Shoryuken. OD Shoryuken. So you think you're scared that the OD Shoryuken is going to come out, so you hold back on Wake Up. Well, there are a couple things we can do other than just holding back on Wake Up. So let's say we set this to, where's throw? You guys are going to like this one. If you have no idea what your opponent is going to do on Wake Up, I actually like doing the delayed throw tech on offense. So you guys all know the delayed throw tech, like the anti-shimmy thing. Someone knocks you down, you hold down back, and you do a delayed throw tech, and that'll beat any kind of pressure. But you can do the delayed version of that. Much easier for me to show you than to explain it. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to knock Ken down, dash up, then when I get close, I'm going to block for a split second, like maybe like 0.3 of a second, and then I'm going to throw. It'll look like this. Alright, so I broke the throw there. Broke the throw. Did I turn on the Shoryuken? No. Broke the throw. Block the Shoryuken even though I input the throw. This is kind of like a reverse. Whoa, I just smacked my camera. This is a reverse delay throw tech, and it can work on your offense, not just your defense. So if you have no idea what your opponent is going to do, I highly, highly, highly recommend trying to implement that into your gameplay. And if they decide to Wake Up with buttons, like a crouching light punch, you'll block that too. And even if they don't delay if they do delay their normal throw, it should work. I could be wrong though. Yeah, you'll beat even a delayed throw. So it's really, really good. The only bad thing about this is you totally lose all your pressure. And if your opponent does something like Wake Up, crouching medium punch into drive rush, then they're gonna be able to just kind of like run a mix up on you. Or if they do something like Wake Up jump, like neutral jump or forward jump or back jump, it's gonna be hard to react to that if you don't have a DP. But that's just something else to look for. But it's really, really good against those kind of things. What if they jump? Yeah, I just mentioned that if they jump, technically you'll lose. Yeah, you'll lose if they jump. It loses against jump too, neutral jump. So it's really hard. So how do you avoid throwing them out of the corner if the delayed throw hits? What you're gonna do is you don't wanna hold down back and then throw. You wanna like hold down back and then quickly release down back right when you throw. This is going to have the disadvantage of making yourself vulnerable for like 1 frame earlier than you would if you just hit down back, but I mean, at that point, I think the risk is worth the reward. Right? I can't remember Akuma combos, but that's the idea. So if you don't know what they're going to do on wake up, that's something I recommend. Then, if you know that they're either going to throw, push your button, or do a shoryuken, what you can also do is just do a little shimmy. Alright? Then, you want to find what range you have to shimmy out of to avoid their throw. That wasn't enough. There we go. Then you can punish with crouching medium punch, and then crouching medium kick. Then you loop the same situation. So, that's the normal throw. So what you're going to want to do in training mode, turn on the normal throw, make sure it's about 5 or 6 frames of delay. Then you're also going to turn on a shoryuken. Okay, then you punish it. I forgot what the punish with Akuma is, but that's the idea. If you mess it up like I just did there, you gotta practice your timing a little bit more. Okay, then you just loop it. Then if you want to get really tight with it, whoa, okay, you guys get the idea, right? I can't remember the combo. What's the idea behind doing delayed jab on offense then? Oh, delayed jab? Well, it's basically the same thing. If they go for a delayed normal throw, if you time it properly, you'll be able to counter hit them. I think a delayed, like, crouching medium punch is way better though, because the reward you get is better than a jab. But I mean, if they wake up with immediate buttons, you might lose. The timing's really tricky. But basically, you want to find a timing where you'll be able to block their wake up jab and beat their delayed throw. Like that. That's doing, what do you call it? That's how you do delayed meaty on your offense, and the reverse works as well. Yeah, if you're fighting players who like to jump a lot, just hit them meaty on wake up. And if you don't know what meaty means, you have to find out your meaty setup. So for Akuma, it would be something like, oh sorry, that's meaty. They can't jump out of this. They can't jump out of that either. They can't jump out of that either. Sorry. And then you just punish them for it. Right? And if you know they're gonna do something. That doesn't work. I forgot all the Akuma combos. Meaty punch. Meaty. And then you just blow them up for doing it. If you know they can jump a lot on offense. If they're jumping, just hit the meaty. Slowpoke says, I just bought an M16 after your video. I'm really happy with it. Can you show how to set the additional buttons to save replay states like you do? Ah, yeah. So first of all, thank you. Like, I'm so glad I was able to make a video to help you buy a controller that you like. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you for buying it. I don't get any money from it. I just made a video because I like it, but thank you. I do it not to make money, but to help you guys out. To do the additional button settings, this is a different controller. I don't have my hot plugged in right now, but basically all you have to do is map anything to anything you want. And then in shortcut settings, you can set everything here. So for me, I have this button set as my function button. So all I have to do is push function plus like medium punch for the save status. For replay, it's light function plus light punch. For recording, it's function plus hard punch. And then for me, for recording, is function plus left bumper. I have a hot GP2040 pin mapping guide on YouTube, so if you check that out, it'll help you. What's your play if you're a Ken and it seems they're always guessing right? Any other options besides jumping? What's your play if you're Ken and it seems they're always guessing right? Okay, so well, if it seems like they're always guessing right, that means they're probably either just blocking or they're doing like the delayed throw tech that I was talking about. Well, if you're Ken, you can either, if they're going to do a delayed throw tech, then what you can do is you can do a delayed wake up button, or you can just neutral jump. You're just letting Akuma double perfect me by doing no attacks he didn't rematch. Oh, that's probably because they want to actually get points against somebody like who's playing. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the reason. Alright guys, here's the deal. How many more replay reviews do we have to do? I think we got through some good stuff. I'm trying not to just make like the replay reviews a replay review. I'm also trying to go more in depth talking about the things that we see in the replay. So that's why it's a little bit slow, but hope you guys understand. Who was next? Was it King Barrel? Were you next, bro? You're from Street Fighter 4. These are normal. Yeah, this is like all old stuff from Street Fighter 4. If you guys, I only played Street Fighter 4 a little bit. I never got too super serious with it, but that game had ridiculous option selects. If you guys think defense in this game is hard, Street Fighter 4 was wild. You had to learn so many option selects to even be like a mid-level player in that game. There's a lot of bullshit on wake up and knockdown in that game. King Barrel, player name would be the most helpful. How am I enjoying the new controller? I am absolutely loving this controller. I think it's fantastic. I can't say it's better than the hot M16 Plus. I'll just say that it's very different because the M16 uses low profile switches and this uses full profile switches, so it's hard to say if one is better or worse than the other because they're so different, but they're both very, very good and I enjoy playing on them both immensely, and I'm really, really enjoying the stick. Forklifts, my apologies for now. Replay reviews are closed because I had a bunch and, you know, that's all for today sort of thing, but I'll get you next time, dude. Sorry, it was King Barrel. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say they prefer the hot to the Kitsune. I will say that the Kitsune, their buttons feel really, really good. King Barrel, is there a certain one you want me to watch? I'll try to learn Dhalsim because he's struggling as Bison. Yeah, I think Dhalsim just shits on Bison. It seems like a really, really bad matchup. Probably either Bison or Ed. Let's watch Bison because let's watch one where you lose against Bison. You turn around. How'd you lose the first one? Oh no, let's do Ed. Let's do Ed. You've been through 3 Kitsune controllers? That's ridiculous. I've heard there's been some QA issues with those. Okay. So I think as Dhalsim, you've really got to play the anti-air game against Ed. Because he doesn't really have an easy way to get in. Also, things like this here. If you're gonna push buttons, you gotta make sure you're converting your combos. Okay, good. Now you're back to neutral. Your job right now is to keep him out. And to chip. This guy's not really parrying too much. Nice. Okay, now he's starting to parry. Probably could have gotten a better punish on that. Could you have? You could have done your own DI to punish that whiff. So against a character like this, I think Ed struggles to get in on Dhalsim. So what I would say is try to punish better if you can. But I mean, that's a small little nitpick thing. Air combos kind of suck. Definitely spend time learning the combos then. Otherwise, right now, I think you're playing this really clean. Good. Good. I'm surprised you lose this one. Infinite time wasting. No worries, dude. Just send me like a DM on Twitter or something so I don't forget. Next stream will be Friday. What'd you do here? How did this happen? Good. Yeah, so what I'm gonna say, especially because I play Guile and I kind of understand what happens with what do you call it, with zoning characters. As soon as you touch the opponent with like a fireball, and basically Dhalsim's limbs here, think of this as a fireball. It's essentially a fireball. So after this, a lot of people are going to jump right away. So I wouldn't throw a fireball immediately. I would wait to see what they do to help you with your anti-airs. I think you just misspaced that. Sibo, sorry bro, I'm not accepting any more replay reviews now. We're kind of getting to the end of the replays. Good. Yeah, you gotta work on that. It's the second time you got that crouching light punch combo into nothing, so. Or dude, just leave a comment in the comment section of the community post I did and I'll remember to do it. Just at me. Yeah, definitely work on that crouching light punch combo. Good. What happens here? So now you're in burnout. Boom, sweep. Then yeah, you got some spacing issues here. What happened there? Ah, so what I would have done, because you're in burnout, right? I wouldn't have teleported backwards. You're not really thinking about your burnout status here. Your goal is to get away from the corner, and Ed is going to be able to smash you when you're in burnout, right? So here, what you should have done. Nice, you got the sweep. Teleport out, or at least just like jump forward and get out. I don't play Sim, so I don't know if he gets combos off crouching lights, but I would say even just drive rushing would be worth it. Ooh, this seems risky. Yeah, that was risky. You just lost your patience. The Kooks, I'll answer your question after this. I saw your comment though, bro. Yeah, if you panic a lot, what I would say is, if you panic a lot when people get in on you, play some casual matches, play some Battle Hub, let yourself get cornered, and get used to just defending in the corner. And just kind of like, work on it. Alright, here too, again, right? Something I've talked about a lot. I think you lost track of your dive gauge here. You put yourself into burnout with 1 bar, almost a full health character, and 3 bars. So now you're in your bad position again, all over again. So again, I mentioned this, I said again like 20 times there. I said this in a lot of different replay reviews. Try not to burn yourself out if it's not going to kill. If it's gonna kill, go for it. Or if you're like up around and you won't lose. But I think once you got into burnout, especially with Dhalsim, he has like zero defense when he's in burnout. So I think you just made your life really difficult by burning yourself out there. So definitely work on those things I mentioned, and I think that should help you out. And I think that's the end of the replay reviews, if I didn't forget anybody else that I said yes to before. Was that it? I think King Barrel was the last one. I believe so. Ah, Jeffrey Gaming. Sorry, there was one more. Jeffrey and Street Fighter 6 Prestige. Those are the last 2. Sorry, there were 2 more. I forgot. That's it. Then I'm gonna stop at those 2. Those are the ones I said yes to. So Jeffrey Gaming, what was your Gamer tag. Combo for Dhalsim is like jabs into Yoga Blast. Even two jabs into Yoga Blast doesn't work. Also, did anybody who followed I forgot to say thank you to? Yeah, who was this? Oh wow, I missed a bunch of them. Did I say thank you to Uberdoof and Kooks for the subscription? If I forgot, sorry about that. I was watching the review. And Dreaded Coconut, thank you so much for the follow. Jeffrey, I'm gonna watch your most recent one, okay? Do you want to see one where you win or one where one where you win or one where you lose? Let's watch a win. We've been watching lots of losses today. Let's watch a win. One of each. One where I win. I'm only doing one per person for today, dude. Sorry about that. Otherwise, it's not fair because we only did one for everybody. Okay, nice. Good anti-air. Okay, what I will say for sure, I see you doing a lot of just walking back in neutral, but not anti-airing. Like it happened there. Then you did it there again too. So try to work on doing your anti-airs. Frank, I did make a ton of guides. I'm still making guides. There too, just holding back. You gotta work on your anti-airs, dude. That'll help you get better so much. Boom, 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 boom. Could have killed with a better combo there. Definitely could have killed with a better combo. But good job throwing him back into the corner. That was nice. Here you should win. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, Dreaded Coconut, you've been watching me since KOF 15? Thank you, man. You're an old school fan. Thank you, thank you. You've been here since the beginning. Yeah, there too. So definitely watch for more anti-airs. And don't just try to like pull backwards or jump backwards. Actually, look, because you had so many opportunities to anti-air this guy, you would have won so much faster. He's doing nothing but jump. Yeah, see, he's just jumping. Just anti-air. Definitely something to work on. No combos from the Bison. Into drive rush. What happened there? I'm not quite sure. I don't play Jamie, so I'm not quite sure. Were you plus on that? Second match. Good. Boom, boom. Yeah, so what I'm seeing right now, it looks like your offense, oh, it's only +1 for that. Thanks, Jeremy Sanders. That's why I got hit. So it looks like your offense is good when it's working, but I feel like you don't really know what to do in neutral. I feel like when you're in neutral, you're just pushing buttons, hoping that it's gonna hit. So if I were you, I would really focus on looking at your opponent's character more and trying to react and not just to be like preemptive. Ghost Malcolm, congrats on Diamond 2, bro. So glad you got there. Yeah, still, the anti-airs. There, finally comes out. Boom, boom, boom. Bait the level 3. Yeah, see what I mean? Like you didn't punish that drive rush on reaction. Not that you have to. I just feel like your play is really like preemptive and not reactive. So if you want to get past like Diamond 2 and get into like Master really quickly, I'd focus more on watching your opponent's character and looking for things like anti-airs and counter pokes to whiff buttons, because you had a lot of opportunities to do that there. So that would be one way to really improve. Alright, next was Street Fighter 6 Prestige. Street Fighter 6 Prestige, can you remind me, what's your CFN? And this is going to be the last one for the day, guys. See if I can grab this. I lost my comments. CFN, Street Fighter 6 Prestige, what is your username? Once I know that, I'll be able to go. Street Fighter 6 Prestige. He's gone. If he's gone, we're not gonna be able to do it. If I don't know his CFN, not much I can do. All right, in that case, let me. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Rip, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it, chat. We lose him? Did you say Uberdoof? No, I don't think I did say Uberdoof. There's someone on YouTube. Oh, there we go. Street Fighter 6 Prestige. He's live. He's live. Me don't see with Luke cause was laggy. I can't play. Yeah, okay, dude. But I need to know what your CFN is. If I don't know what the CFN is, I'm not gonna be able to check it out. What is your username? He's here, chat. KO underscore. Oh, okay. This is someone I did the other day. Okay, KO underscore. And someone had a question for me in the chat. What's this? Hey Chris, sometimes when I do a perfect parry, my punish gets blocked or my opponent gets a hit on me instead. Can I get any tips for this? That just means you... Wait, when you do a perfect parry? That means a successful perfect parry, or when you were aiming for a perfect parry but you didn't get it and you got hit on instead? Which one? No Luke. Well, let's watch ranked matches. I'm master, not me? Oh, okay, hold on. Ah, there's two codes. You said don't watch the... Is this you? Master Ken? Alright. You said don't watch the one with the Luke. This is the one. Not the Luke, not the Luke. Wait, which one are you? Kana Anto 33? Jeffrey Gaming, no worries, dude. Wait, it's kind of weird in the menu there. Battle Hub. Let's watch a Battle Hub one. No, is there a rank match? Ken player. It's really weird here. View KO's details. View fighter profile. You're an Akuma player. It only shows me the last 5, dude. Did you only play 5 rank matches since the game updated? And if that's the case, then there's only the Luke ones and the Marisa ones. So I'm not quite sure. We're gonna have to watch this one. Alright. Akuma, your friend's playing on the same account? I'm Ken, same account. Dude, I'm not really following, but I hope this is you. Boom, boom. Okay, so generally speaking, with Akuma, you don't want to be doing standing hard kick in neutral unless you're doing it as a whiff punish, but in neutral is pretty weak. Not you? Dude, sorry, I'm not really following. There are only 5 ranked matches available on your account. And hold on. This is not you. This is you. View fighter profile. History. So if I go to your history, and I look at your rank matches, there are only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You said this one isn't you. And this one is you. If Akuma's just spamming the double kick, just crouch. Debris, my main is Guile. KO, do you have a, what do you call it? Do you have a replay review for me? This seems way too confusing, dude. It's not really working out. I don't play rank only hub. Oh, that's why. In that case, and I'm not quite sure if I said it properly or not, but who was this? Jeffrey Gaming, thank you so very much for that super chat. Thank you, I really appreciate it, and I'm glad my reviews are able to help you too. Thank you very much, so kind. Good anti-air. Oh, you gotta whiff punish that sweep. Then what I would say here is, here you're generally too far for Ryu to really hit you with anything, so you don't need to jump. I would just walk back and look for a whiff punish there. That would have been a much better thing to do in that situation. Good. Good pressure. Good punish. Nice frame trap. Nice kill. See guys, that's what I'm talking about. When you want to burn yourself out to go for the kill, that's exactly what you should be doing. I think something just fell down in my room. Unfortunate. But that happens to all of us, the bad DP. What I would say here, after this, you walk back a lot. I think you walk back a little bit too far there, but that's just being really nitpicky, and then not anti-airing that, but it's all good. Yeah, definitely something to work on would be whiff punishing the whiff sweeps. Yeah, and misspacing your anti-airs. Whoa. Nice TP. So I would say, I can't remember if it was the first round or this round, but your opponent did a DP after your hit string ended. So if I were you, I would think more about how your opponent is playing. Obviously this person likes to do DP after your attacks end, so I would just leave some gaps after your attack string is over and block to try to bait out a Shoryuken from your opponent. Just some adaptation stuff. I'm surprised he jumped after you did the Shoryuken 2 times in a row. Like there, right there. So what you could have done drive rush and gone for a kill there after the jabs. Jab, 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 standing light kick, drive rush. So just trying to be a little bit more aware of your options. Okay. What happened here? I would say not. I'm not a Ken player, but I don't think it's worth going for this combo when you could have gone for the run Tatsu combo. That definitely would have been a better choice than this. Your Oki's pretty bad after this. So, like to me, like if he doesn't push a button, that crouching medium kick whiffs. So maybe you didn't lab this setup and maybe you kind of assumed that you're in range for it, but you're not. So I think most Kens always just go for the run Tatsu combo after that. So I think that's what you should be going for as well. Nice punish. Good. Oh. Nice anti-air. So yeah, one thing I would definitely say is like thinking about your setups, like making sure you know your spacing is perfect after your knockdowns so you don't miss things like a crouching medium kick like that. And then being a little bit more aware of whiff punish opportunities because there were a couple of them that you didn't get. And then what was it? Trying to download your opponent a little bit faster and giving them opportunities to do something like reversal DP and leaving some space for yourself to block to avoid that kind of stuff. Of course, getting hit by a random DP isn't the worst thing in the world, but you played that match pretty well against the Ryu, so I don't have too many things to say other than that, but definitely the whiff punish things was something you can definitely work on there. Alright guys, so I think that's going to be it for today. It's already midnight here in Japan, and I kind of want to wrap it up, but I'll be back on Friday, and that should be a fun one. I didn't get to play today. We just did replay reviews, but that's all good. We got to talk about my stick. Sorry, my new controller a little bit, so that was fun. That's going to be it for today, guys. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Let me check my Twitch feed. Again, thank you so much to everybody who followed and for everybody who subscribed, both here on Twitch and on YouTube. Really appreciate it. Oh, hold up, Chris, is the Maple Leafs going to win this year? Bro, I'm Italian. I've, like, watched half a hockey game in my entire life. I don't know. I am not a hockey fan in the slightest. I'm not a sports fan in the slightest, but I'm definitely not. If I were a sports fan, I wouldn't be a hockey fan. So, I don't know. I have no idea. Is this a hot board? No, it's not. It's not a hot. It's a LVL by ASI. I just put a review up on this for my YouTube channel, so if you want to check it out, check out my YouTube. Again, thank you so much, everybody. It was great to see you. We had a great stream today, and I'm gonna go and chill a bit before I go to bed. So everybody have a great day, afternoon, or night, wherever you are, and I'll see you guys again on Friday. Take it easy. Peace.